What's up guys, Jcfigz here, and today we're going to review the WWE Superstars NWO action figures. Now this WWE Superstars series pays homage to the LJN action figures and the old Remco style action figures from the 80s. On the front of the box here you can see that they pay homage to the LJN figures by the artwork on the front. Then you turn it over to the back and then you can see the Remco style box art on the back, and it's in black and white. It actually looks really good. Starting off with Scott Hall, on the front it says includes NWO gear and championship. You can see Scott Hall right there in the center, and then right behind the figure is an image of Scott Hall, and it looks really good. At the top of the box it says WWE Superstars. Flip it over to the back, Scott Hall, New World Order, it's survey time. One more for the good guys. And I really like this box art. I almost wish I would have got doubles for each one of these figures. I saw Hollywood Hogan around a lot in all different Walmarts and stuff. However, I only saw Scott Hall once, and somebody actually stole all of his accessories out of the package. I never saw Kevin Nash in stores. However, I was able to order both of these two on Walmart.com luckily. Kevin Nash came with his bubble out already. It was already broken off. Though the card is in pretty decent shape, but you know how Walmart ships their packaging, they don't protect it very well at all. Kevin Nash on the front, WWE Superstars, has a very nice image of Kevin Nash there, big sexy. It includes NWO gear and championship. He also comes with a tag team title just like Scott Hall. On the back of the packaging, Kevin Nash, Wolfpack rules. So this is where the big boys play. Too sweet! That packaging looks great too. I really like the black and white on the back. Definitely old school, looks good. On the front of Hollywood Hogan, WWE Superstars at the top, includes NWO gear, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, he's looking really good in the bubble right there. And you can see his World Heavyweight Championship in the back with NWO spray painted on there. What's interesting about this one is it only says includes NWO gear, it does not say comes with the championship. On the back of the box, Hollywood Hulk Hogan has a nice image of him there wearing the NWO spray painted World Heavyweight title. When you're NWO for life. Too sweet! It says what you're gonna do when the New World Order runs wild on you. Now the Hollywood Hogan figure is from Series 1. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are from Series 2. Now let's go ahead and pop these guys open and dive deep into these figures. So we'll go ahead and do a quick overview and showcase of how they look right out of the box with all of their gear on. Scott Hall comes with a pair of sunglasses, and he has a band around the sunglasses keeping them on. The sunglasses do not have a holder in his hair or over his ears like some of the other WWE figures do, and they're not quite long enough to even reach past his ears. So it's a good thing this comes with a band. These sunglasses will most likely not stay on without it. He also has his NWO black and white shirt on, his red and black elbow pads. The left elbow pad is red and black, the right one is all black. He has his WCW World Wrestling Championship Tag Team title on, and this title looks more bronze rather than the shiny finish that most of the elites have. He has the red and black knee pads. He also comes with a white spray paint bottle, and that is also strapped onto his hand with a band, just like the sunglasses. And then he has his red and black boots. So overall this Scott Hall figure looks great with all the gear on. The ponytail, the hair, you can definitely tell that this is Scott Hall. And he also comes with 4 extra hands. Moving on to Kevin Nash. Now Kevin Nash also comes with sunglasses. However, he does have an area in his hair for the sunglasses to go, but he still comes with a band around the sunglasses keeping them in place. He has one black elbow pad on his right elbow. He has 2 black wrist wraps, however those wrist wraps are painted on and are non-removable. He also has the WCW Tag Team Championship around his waist. He has a black and white NWO throwover shirt on, and he comes with a pair of black removable pants. And you can see the tassels on the side in red, they look really good. We'll take those off in a little bit and the shirt and see what the attire looks like underneath. And then he has the black boots. This figure looks really cool. You can also see his tattoos on his arms. So you can definitely tell this is Kevin Nash. If someone were to give this to me and I didn't know who it was already, I would definitely guess Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash also comes with 4 extra hands. And then we move on to the Hulkster, Hollywood Hogan. He has his black and white Hollywood bandana on, his sunglasses in black, and they also come with a band around them. However, this is a loose figure that I already had. I didn't want to open the mock one that I have too. He comes with a pair of extra hands, only one pair, and he comes with the black and white NWO tank top that's removable. It's a rip away in the front. He has his black gloves on, white wristbands that are non-removable, those are painted on, the NWO spray painted WCW championship, a Hollywood weight belt, and he has his black tights on with the white and blue lightning bolts going down the sides. The black boots that has Hollywood Hogan's face painted on the right and left side, and it says NWO on the bottom, and NWO on the other side. It also has the lightning bolts and the blue flames on these boots. This Hollywood Hogan figure is actually very detailed. It looks great. And he even has the hot dog tan. Now let's go ahead and remove their clothes and see what their attire is underneath. So I removed all of their accessories, and I gotta say, this is not the best Scott Hall head sculpt that we've seen, that's for sure. However, it still resembles him in a way, especially the hair. Now underneath his shirt, he does have the chest hair painted on his chest. His tights says Hall on the front. On the back it says Wolfpack. Other than that, everything else you could see with all of his gear on. He still looks pretty cool. He looks good. Hollywood Hogan, you take all the stuff off. He has his bandana off, his glasses. You can see his bald head on top. His face kind of looks like Hollywood. It's definitely not the most realistic face scan that we've seen from Mattel either. These figures are more like cartoony-ish. If you were a fan of Remco back in the 80s, you kind of know what to expect here. And the body itself looks good. He's really ripped. Nothing too noticeable underneath without his gear on. I left his weight belt on just because sometimes that can be a pain to get back on. But everything else looks virtually the same as with his gear on. Kevin Nash, I went ahead and put the two sweet hands on him, and Scott Hall also comes with the two sweet hands. So underneath his throw over NWO shirt, you can see his singlet, and it says Nash in red and white or silver. It's kind of hard to make out. That is painted on his body. And then you can just see his black tights, which you couldn't see before, with his pants on. However, the pants look much better on. In a way, Nash kind of comes with two different attires, which is pretty cool. Overall, Nash is the most noticeable difference without the accessories on. And another thing about these WWE Superstars figures is the limbs pop off very easy, but that's cool because you can change them with another figure if you so choose. The heads are also removable. They come off very easy. You can swap heads if you want, if you need different attires for different people. Hopefully this line continues much longer and we're able to make different attires, custom attires for different people. That would be pretty sweet. And real quick guys, just make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a whole lot more figure reviews, belt reviews, figure reveals, figure news, lots of stuff coming. And if you need any figure accessories, belt accessories, shop at figurestoycompany.com. Discount code Jcfigz saves 10%. If you get your WWE figures at Entertainment Earth, you can use discount code Jcfigz to save 10% there as well. Now let's go ahead and check out the articulation on these figures. I'm only going to do one of these because they all have the same articulation. And then we're going to take some figure photography. Time for the articulation test, and we're going to do it with Hogan. So his head moves left and right, goes all the way around Exorcist style, down and up. Remember, the head can come off pretty easily as well as the limbs. The arms go all the way around, no butterfly joints, however they go up and down like so. There is a single jointed elbow here, not a whole lot of movement, but a little bit. And there are no pins, which is a very nice thing. The wrist moves all the way around and goes up and down. The hand can move. Waist movement all the way around there. There is no ab crunch. He can do the splits. No thigh cut. The knees can bend. Single jointed as well. Pinless knees, which is really cool from Mattel. Again, there's no thigh cut. The shins go all the way around. The feet go down and back up. And they do not move side to side. Overall, this Hogan figure can do a little bit. He can't do a whole lot. Certainly not on Elite or Ultimate Edition levels, but still pretty good for a little tiny Remco style Hulk Hogan figure. One more thing I just wanted to add here real quick was these WCW tag team belts just look amazing. There's no glossy shiny finish, however the details in these belts is incredible. They look really good. And it even has a gold tip on the end there. I don't mind it not having the glossy shiny finish. It actually looks very realistic. Let me know what you guys think about these belts in the comments below. And just for fun, here's the WWE Superstars in comparison to the old 80s Remco figures. A few straight up noticeable differences right away is the heads. The heads on the Remco figures are actually soft. You can actually squeeze the heads on these things. Another noticeable difference is that the elbows on the old Remco figures do not bend at all. The wrists, the hands are also stiff. They do not move. They don't bend. They can't turn. And the knees as well. The knees are locked in place and the shins do not rotate either like the WWE Superstars figures. However, you can see the resemblance here. You can definitely see where Mattel got the inspiration for the WWE Superstars line from. And they actually look really cool together. I love when toy lines do a throwback and homage to the old toy companies from our childhood. They know that the adult collectors love the nostalgia, and I'm really happy with this line. Even though I was not around in the 80s, I never collected the Remco figures. I definitely love them. They are really cool. All the accessories, the attires, the soft goods, everything is just great. Mattel did an excellent job with these figures and they made a fan out of me for sure. And one more quick comparison here. You guys already know that I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so I had to compare these Remco style MK figures with these WWE Superstars figures. Now these Remco styled MK figures, I believe they were made by Funko, and the articulation on these MK figures are similar to the old 80s Remco figures. The elbows do not bend, the knees do not bend, the shins don't turn, the feet don't go up and down at all. The limbs aren't removable like the Superstars figures. So these just aren't quite as good or as articulated anyway as the WWE Superstars figures, but they're still pretty cool. I just figured I'd show them to you guys real quick. Let me know if there's any other Remco style figures that you guys collect, or if you collect the old 80s Remco figures in the comments below. That's a wrap. Peace.
Perfect.